production agriculture or even in the agriculture industry, you're still affected by it.
Preschool teacher at Dogwood Elementary School, Abby Mackey, shares how she incorporates some of these materials into her own classroom.
I think that the things you guys have provided can be used across all platforms. Like, it's not just from a science or social studies perspective. There are activities that you can integrate.
Morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's going to be a good day. Good show, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Share. Holly's here, so you don't give her a hard time. She's just not in here yet, but she's here. Let's get live on Instagram. There we go. Now we're up and going. Here comes Holly. She's looking all fine today. Like a CEO or something.
Shut up.
Like a modern day CEO.
Shut up.
Y'all hear that? I'm trying to be nice, and that's what I get. And then later she'll complain that I'm not nice. He's not nice to me, y'all. Battered. Verbally. All two people are very upset.
Our fan precedes us.
We're happy for all of our fan.
Want to thank our fan for being here today.
Yes. Annette, winner, first comment of the day. You don't win anything, but bragging rights.
She should win something. Annette. I got a t-shirt up here with your name on it. She made us the cheesecake.
Okay. Well, you should give her an autograph picture.
She don't want that.
First comment of the day gets an autograph picture from Holly.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I'm gonna print off a bunch. You're gonna autograph.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
He's not even gonna do that. He got stuff he's supposed to be doing. He ain't doing.
I got a lot of stuff I'm supposed to be doing. Speaking of, our bushes don't look too good out there. Those last two, especially. The first one looks okay.
It's okay.
I don't think that last one for sure is gonna make it. The second one, I don't think either. The last one looks like the roots got damaged on it. We tried.
Oh.
It's hard to move it in the summer anyway. Probably wouldn't have mattered what time of year. Yeah, Annette, come get you a shirt. We'll hook you up. You can join the Thunder Radio T-shirt club. There's a bunch of people.
Listen, Josh ate some of his cheesecake that day.
Oh, yeah. You ate some of it that day.
And my mom ate some of it. And then I put some of it in our fridge at home. And our neighbor come over and she was like, I about got you some of that cheesecake.
She came and got in our fridge and we weren't there.
Yeah,
like,
everybody
I took some eggs and the cheesecake. Morning, Christy. Morning. Howdy.
Hattie.
That's a southern word, isn't it? Imagine walking up north and be like, howdy.
Hattie.
Think anybody would even know what you mean? They think you're calling them Heidi.
Who's Heidi?
That's not my name. It's time to do this thing.
Let's do it.
That's your signal that we're about to go on the air.
This thing?
No, you're wanting a signal.
Talk into it?
No, I'm just saying. Let's do this thing. Happy Thursday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in another day. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to be with you. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. Dr. Van Winkle can help with those M-Cella treatments that solves urinary incontinence. So if you have a problem going to the bathroom when you don't want to be going to the bathroom, urinary incontinence can help with that. You can make it longer than 20 minutes on your road trips. How about that? These are in-office treatments. They are safe, they are effective, and they are non-invasive. Holly's had it done. She can vouch. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. Plenty of ways to catch the morning show. You can listen on the AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 1067 worldwide. Tune in on the Manchester Go smartphone app and at thunder1320.com. Click on Listen Now or Listen Live, whatever that button says. We'd love to have you along with us. And you can listen to those frequencies all day long. We got all kind of good stuff on Thunder Radio. The video side of things is available for the morning show. The Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Tune in. And you can watch us. You can also watch on Instagram if you would like. Currently, we're at 72 degrees, cloudy skies outside the Thunder Studio. It's going to be a little cooler today, 86 for your high. And they have upped the rain percentage to 50% today. That was a little higher than what they were saying yesterday. Temperature update brought to you by our friends at Wisteria Hill Boutique. You need all the cute fits before the 4th of July holiday. Get on by and see them at Wisteria Hill for those. Always a good deal over there. They're posting their deals daily on their Facebook page. Wisteria Hill Boutique. That's Wisteria. Wisteria Hill. Y'all go give them a follow over there and see what they're all about. Or stop by and see them in person at 205 South Woodland Street. Thursday coming up in a little bit. Name that tune, Stupid Silly Stat. Prizes to give away. We've got your birthdays later on in the show, about an hour and a half from now. So call those in on the Ben Loma Connect hotlines. It's 728-1320. But before we do any of that, we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated, the Manchester Chamber of Commerce president-elect, and one of the reasons the rockin' world goes round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's going to be a good day. Happy Thursday. Oh.
This would have been a good tune for Name That Tune.
It would have been. You ain't seen nothing yet. That's a good one. What?
Who sings it?
I don't really know. Based on the way this is listed.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
What are they talking about?
I think you know. She was like, "Oh Lord, I hope so. Hope you're right."
Any love is good love.
Is that the name of it?
No, that's some of the lyrics right there. Like any lovin's good lovin'. I don't know what they're talking about. Bachman Turner.
Never would have got that.
It's hyphenated. Is it a band or a person? I don't know nothing about these people. I just know this song. Any love is good love right there. There it is. Comings and goings. What's happening in and around the Manchester community, y'all? On this Thursday, we are one day away from the Thunder Radio Morning Show summer break. We got one more show tomorrow, and then we will see you guys in a few weeks. So we're a little sad about it. We're going to miss you. But at the same time, we're not going to miss you that much. And in fact, we will, take our vacation and be happy about it.
No, I'm going to miss you guys. I don't know what Josh is talking about. I'm going to miss you.
She will not.
I will. I'm going to think about it.
Well, then we'll just keep going. We'll just do the show.
You're the one that said you needed to do Trace.
We are 7 days away from the Independence Day holiday. That's next Thursday. Favorite time of the year for me. It's like Christmas. Still, there's always that debate. Which is my favorite holiday? July 4th or Christmas? Or Independence Day or Christmas? Love Independence Day.
Josh can't make a decision.
I know.
He can't pick one. And so he tries to give like politically correct answers. Like,
politically correct.
Christmas is number one, but it is also, yeah.
Got 1A and 1B. That's next Thursday. So a couple of things to note. Manchester's 4th of July fireworks will be actually on 4th of July. 7 o'clock music at Rotary Amphitheater. And then at 9 o'clock, the fireworks will go off. Tune in to Thunder Radio. We will have music with those fireworks. Our We got the Braves on that night, so they'll have to cut them off and get the music on. Last year, that was almost a disaster.
You ran up there with like 3 seconds to spare.
Oh man! But this year, hope that's not going to happen. I got better plans. So anyway, there is the music will go off and kind of count you down to the fireworks, and we'll have patriotic music to go along with your fireworks Thursday night. So tune in 107.9 wherever you're watching from. You could even listen to our music and shoot your own fireworks, I guess, if you wanted to. They may not be synced up just right, but you can, if you're watching from your car on the side of the road, or you're watching down at Rotary Amphitheater. I believe if you're watching over at Common John Brewing Company, they're going to have it cranked up over there too. And if you're watching down at Rotary Amphitheater, they're going to have the music cranked up down there. But if you're in your car, 107.9, and you can listen to that music along with the fireworks on Thursday, July the 4th. And we are 9 days away from the Cars and Coffee Car Cruise-In. That is Saturday, July the 6th from 9 until 12. So be sure to hang out there. Tiffany will be there. We're going to be giving away some Lake Windy tickets that morning. It's going to be a lot of fun at Cars and Coffee. That's Saturday, July the 6th. Holly, what you got over there?
What you got? I don't have a whole lot. Okay. I was just reading up a little bit on Bachman Turner.
That was the opening song there. You ain't seen nothing yet.
So they're a Canadian rock band from Winnipeg, made up of some brothers.
I didn't really know anything about them.
Last name Bachman, and also their buddy Fred Turner. That's why it's Bachman-Turner. Yeah, they got some good songs. Taking Care of Business. That's them.
I didn't realize that. I'm showing my lack of musical knowledge here.
Yeah, I learned something today.
That's what we aim to do.
I'll always know that until a few hours from now.
Christy said, "No political correctness here, please."
I don't know why Josh is that way. I don't know why you're just so. It's very liberal of you.
Do you want to host the rest of this show by yourself? You hush your mouth. Tonight, speaking of presidential debate, it's probably going to come on too late for me to watch. What time does that even come on?
No, we're staying up.
We will not.
I'm going to.
The last 2 nights, we went to bed at 7:30.
I'm smoking a brisket.
We went to bed at 7:30 last night.
No, I worked hard yesterday.
She did. No, she did work hard. And she did a lot of cleaning.
I was just pooped.
I thought you said that you just pooped. And I was like, why did you say that?
No,
I could tell. Tired.
I could tell by your face that you thought I said something because you gave me like these eyes. Like, why did you say that?
So she was cleaning out the garage and stuff yesterday and did a lot, and then had 2 loads of garbage for me to haul off when I got home. So she was tired working out.
I didn't like your response, by the way, when I was like, "Hey, do you want to haul off some stuff later?" And you said, "Sure." Period.
What else? I'm very excited to load up my truck and take it to the dump.
You think I was excited to clean it up and get it all ready for you?
I had to make 3 stops at the dump yesterday. And so
you should have loaded it better.
There was no way to load that better. There were a lot of big things in there. Where's my bell? So anyway, she was tired, so we went to bed early. So I have a hard time seeing us stay awake for the presidential debate.
I'm not going to do anything today, so I'll have some energy tonight.
Presidential, what time? It comes on at 8.
That's not bad. That's not that bad.
It comes on at 9 o'clock Eastern. Can you imagine living on the East Coast and trying to stay
What
up?
are they doing all day? They got to put it on so late.
I don't know, man. Do they realize people go to bed early?
You need to put that on at 7 at the latest.
I know.
That's after everybody gets done with dinner. You got time to...
Yeah, 7.
I mean...
8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central.
If you eat dinner around 5. I try to eat dinner around 5.
Yeah, 4:30 sometimes. Every now and then 3:30.
But I know some folks who they don't even eat dinner till 7, 8.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. Christy said that's past Joe's bedtime.
He'll probably be getting caught up on his napsies today.
And they took him and hid him away at Camp David for like a week before this thing.
Well,
it'll be interesting. So they can work on his body double, like Mrs. Doubtfire. Morning from Tybee Island. Shout out, David.
Tybee?
What's it? I haven't been to Tybee in a while. It's been a long time since we've been to Tybee Island.
That was our first vacation together.
It was.
To Tybee.
David's watching in on the cameras. For all you radio folks, you can comment over there and we chat with you. So It was our first vacation.
You had been to the beach, but you were little, right?
I hadn't been to the beach since I was in 5th grade.
Okay, 5th grade.
And then we went when we were 24-ish. I don't know what year that was.
Okay.
But it'd been a while.
It had been a while since you had been to the ocean.
Yeah. And Tybee was okay. We went back down there. Again, you and I, Holly decided she needed a day trip. A day trip to Tybee Island in the spring. So we left one night. I was coaching baseball at the time at the high school. We left after a game one night, about 9 o'clock. And Holly fell asleep by Chattanooga.
I did not.
And it left it up to me to drive the whole way. And I'm pretty sure I slept from Atlanta to Tybee. I don't remember anything really. I remember at one point I almost ran over a car. And I was like, I think I was asleep when that happened. And I was like, we need to stop.
We stayed the night though, didn't we?
Yeah, we got down there. We checked into the hotel at 4 a.m.
Okay.
And then got up at like 10 because we stayed like 30 minutes from Tybee actually. Then drove down into Tybee Island. It was rainy and cold. And spent 3 or 4 hours on the beach. Drove back to the hotel. Slept and then came back home. It was a very memorable trip.
It must be. You're still talking about it.
It was miserable. I was like, why are we doing this?
I don't know. I think I was going through some kind of, I don't think you had proposed yet.
I was like, well, this is not going to get me to do it.
I was just
like, leave you on the side of the road.
Maybe he's waiting for a magical moment to pop the question. Maybe I need to, Maybe
about killed us both trying to drive down there.
Make sure the moment's right. Maybe he wants to be on a beach when he does it. I don't know. He didn't.
Trace said should have went to Nashville Shores. Yeah, it was like March or April. Like it was not. The water's not warm. It was not the.
I needed to see how spontaneous you were.
Not.
You're not. Yeah.
But the funny thing is now Holly's not very spontaneous.
But sometimes, every once in a while, when you have a spontaneous moment, it can be better than the planned ones.
Yeah, it doesn't work if you're spontaneous all the time. Spontaneous has to be scattered.
Well, we weren't spontaneous back then. We were too poor.
Yeah.
You can't be spontaneous if you ain't got no money.
That is true. And now we still don't have any money.
I've just accepted the
But we do have more money. You know why? Because we're not spontaneous.
Yeah.
And we save it. All right, it's Thursday. We got things to do. Holly, anything else here?
Why do I feel like you're scolding me?
I'm not scolding. I was just hit. I looked at the time, realized, okay, we got to get to a break. But I didn't want to go to a break without asking you first if you had anything here, because yesterday you got mad at me for that. So you got anything else?
I wish you could have a radio show with your husbands for just do it for a year.
Do it for a week.
And then you'll sometimes I feel like people listen and they hear us bickering and arguing and they're like, golly, these two.
Probably.
How are they even still married?
It's a question I ask myself every morning. If something were to happen, I'm not getting married again.
Absolutely not.
It's not going to happen.
No. I'm looking for a man in finance.
Like a good bank teller. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. So we're going to hit about 86 today. So a little cooler. We do have a 50% chance of showers and storms, mainly before 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. Overnight tonight, kind of cool, mid-60s. Tomorrow, 89 with a 20% chance of showers. Then Saturday looks like 90. And they've ramped up the shower chance on Saturday, 50% chance. And 60% chance on Sunday, right around 90. So, kind of keeping that upper 80s, low 90s feel for the next several days. And some rain chances in the forecast, but no all-day soakers or anything like that. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. You may still have time to get Tyler Patton out to your home and get rid of those pests before the Independence Day holiday and all the guests come over, because here comes your uncle, and here comes your cousins, here comes Aunt Barb. Oh, and here comes a marching line of ants. No, you don't want that. They'll get to the food, they'll ruin the watermelon, they'll be up in the sweets. You don't want the ants first in line to the banana pudding. Call Patton Pest Control. No contract obligations. 931-247-0781.
reduce fat, and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This is a non-invasive body contouring treatment that only takes 30 minutes. This treatment stimulates.
You ever think people tune in for the first time and are like, what the hell is this? You ever think that? Like they've not heard
I
the
think
show.
people that
they just stumble across
watched
it.
the show sometimes feel, what
Right.
the hell is this?
Same thing, but like it's like they stumble across it on the dial. And like,
Oh, you mean on the radio? You don't mean
on the
Facebook,
radio. Yeah, I just mean, they're like, what's on this morning? And then they hit 107.9 and they hear us talking and they're like, this off.
Most definitely.
So not just me then. Holly's not smoking a brisket, Trey. She said that, but she's not smoking a brisket.
I thought Trey might be listening.
He is, but she's not smoking a brisket. Trey, they catch that guy that shot that girl? I haven't seen nothing else about it. I don't have the best contacts at the Bedford County Sheriff's Department, but I haven't seen any updates today.
I'm going to be honest with you, Trey. I'm not entirely sure what a brisket is.
There we go.
What
I know
what
that
is it?
the Prater's has the best burnt brisket
What
in.
part of the cow is that?
I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know.
I like a good burnt brisket in, though. Prater's used to have them burnt brisket ends.
What's a brisket? Let's look it up.
Oh.
Is it like roast?
Cut of meat from the breast or lower chest of beef or veal.
It kind of looks a little like steak. It looks more like steak than roast, I think.
JC said I can sell you some brisket. Save you on cleaning up a grill.
Is it already cooked?
Yeah, he's got a restaurant, so I'm assuming he cooks it.
Oh.
Jay's restaurant over there at the 3-Star Mall. Or you're at the 3-Star Mall, or you're near the 3-Star Mall, or somewhere over there.
What's it called?
Jay's. Right? Let me get that right. I could be saying that wrong. It's early in the morning, so don't take anything I say too seriously.
Is a brisket tough? Golly, that's a big old slab of meat right there. Good night.
Yep. Yes, he is at the 3-Star Mall. See? I was going to stop in and see him on our way through Knoxville, our way back, but we just didn't really have the time.
Our boy one
Come
starts.
back.
Okay.
This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're here every Monday through Friday, 6:30 until 8:30. Getting you to work, getting you home from work, getting you to school for you summer school folk. Glad to have you along. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks for having me back. I appreciate you.
Brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo, get the muscles you want. Tighten them up. Get that bicep, get the booty, get the abs. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30%. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. We got a big giveaway tomorrow, right? We're giving away the teeth whitening. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, buddy.
You got that planned out?
Listen, you got to be the third caller
tomorrow.
when we play. You got to be the third caller. You got to answer a Name That Tune, and you have to answer a trivia question. You got to get all three. And then you win the at-home teeth whitening kit. But listen, Dr. Carmine is giving that away. He's going to give two away. He's giving one. We're going to give one away this week, and then the week we come back from vacation. So if you win it, all you have to do is go to his office and get like a quick, I believe it's a dental impression.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's $200 value. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. You might want to make sure those teeth are pearly white for your back to school or whatever.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. New job or just New date.
You trying to have a glow up this summer? Your skin's looking tan. You make your teeth pop.
You're looking tan. You've been tanning.
I've been
fast.
working a lot outside.
What are we doing here in this segment? What is this?
I don't know. Hey, tell everybody about. Everybody was asking about the AC.
Oh, the air conditioner. Yeah, it's fixed. So shout out to Shelton's Heating and Cooling. That's who I had reached out to yesterday morning. They had done some advertising with us before, so I had the contact information in my phone for the lady who kind of is like the receptionist, but she kind of runs the thing. Not really, but she kind of like directs everybody. So I was like, hey, can you squeeze me in today? And she was kind enough to have somebody at our house by 8:30 yesterday morning.
I'm telling you, they were there 8:30 on the dot. It was very prompt.
They opened at 7:30. Got there, so they were there at 8:30 and gone by 8:40. Pretty much, it was a fan What was it? A fan? Something to do with the fan capacitor.
Yeah, it was capacitor.
A fan capacitor that was under warranty.
That never happens. How lucky are we?
So we only had to pay for a service visit. We didn't have to pay for any parts or labor. So I was very excited about that. I just knew when Holly called me like 10 minutes after they were scheduled to be there. I'm like, oh boy, this is it's blown up. They walked up and looked at it and said, you need a whole new one. But no, just needed a condenser or capacitor, a fan capacitor, and it was under warranty. So we were cool yesterday. Didn't get too hot there in the house before they got the air conditioner back on. So we're very thankful, and big shout out to Shelton's for getting that done. They took care of us. That's the one that's down there at the bottom of the hill, right next to where Cooper Sports used to be, or across from where Eaton's used to be. So I'll give them a call if you need somebody to get to you quick. Tell them Thunder Radio sent you.
All right. Yesterday it was a hard day to be married. I feel like during the show, you got on my nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got on my nerves bad yesterday. But that happens, right? You're gonna get on each other's nerves. Are you listening to me? Hey.
Yes, I was. I was looking at brisket cooking instructions.
Stop.
The Trey was providing.
That's not what we're doing right now.
6 hours.
Don't talk to him, Trey. He's working. I found these married life tweets.
Okay. I'm focused on you.
Thank you. Sometimes I hide condiments from my husband by moving them 3 inches to the left. Josh will open the fridge and he'll say, we ain't got no mustard. We out of jelly. He'll say something, but he'll stand there for a while because he doesn't want to ask me. And then I'm like, I don't know. And then I get up off of the couch and he hears me coming over there to help him look. He hurries up and tries to find it real fast. I'll get to the refrigerator and he'll say, I got it right here. I found it. It was me. I found it, not you. Well, and I'm like, why'd you ask me if you weren't going to? It's like he barely looks and is like, Holly, where's the mustard? And then when I get up to come over there, you're like, oh, I gotta hurry and try and find it. Here she comes.
It's me thinking out loud is all that is. In my head, I'm thinking this. And I don't know why I say it out loud.
You say everything out loud. If he thinks it comes out of his mouth.
But there's science for this.
I cannot believe you're looking that up.
Hey,
what a turd.
No, there's science behind this. We've discussed this before, and so as soon as you started talking about it, I'm gonna bring this up. You can't hate on me because mentally, I'm not capable of doing it. You can't. It's like a disease. You can't make fun of me.
Yes, I can.
So, Dr. Ricky Aronson.
Ricky Ticky Tacky. This is all fake.
No, this is real. Dr. Ricky Aronson. Stop it. He's a MD and a health and relationship expert. Has some science to this right here.
Whatever.
Men struggle to find things right in front of their eyes because they evolved to be protectors and hunters. They approach tasks with
Do you feel like a hunter?
I am finishing this first. They approach tasks with a single-minded focus. Functional brain mapping using MRI equipment has shown that when men concentrate, they focus activity in one area of the brain, whereas women use their brains more diversely. So that is why.
So we're smarter.
Women have been charged with the role of being mothers and primary caregivers for their families for several hundred millennia. Whether by design or necessity, they need emotional intelligence and specialized skills to manage human psychology, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that's got to do with anything. But basically, yeah, men are singular-minded, compartmentalized thinkers, so they're looking in one area. They can't see the whole fridge. It's part of our DNA. It's how we're wired to not find the mustard.
If you can't look in the fridge and you can't make your brain look for the mustard, then you got something more wrong with you.
It is what it is.
Than just...
It's ADD. That's what's wrong with me.
Have you ever hunted anything in your life? Have you ever shot an animal and then eaten it?
I have hunted and I have shot an animal. Caught a bird with a BB gun when I was about 14. Absolutely terrified my mother.
Why'd you shoot it?
Because I wanted to.
Okay, so you weren't like dove hunting.
No, I shot a bird with a BB gun in the yard. Like I was just like, they're like, yeah, sure, go shoot at some birds. They didn't think I'd ever hit one.
And you got one?
Oh, I caught one.
It killed it?
Oh, yeah. Knocked it way off the top of the tree.
Did you pluck it and eat it?
No, I just left it there.
That's awful.
I know. I shouldn't have done that.
That's like
it was a boy.
Precursor to being like a little Jeffrey Dahmer.
Trey said, why are you making your own sandwich? That's a good point. That's like a real good point. I will be, to be fair, Holly does do a pretty good job of making the food for everybody. She does most of the cooking, and if I want a sandwich, she'll make it. But I usually would just go in there and get one. I don't ask.
I don't know. Just let him do his thing.
Josh's explanation is why women should not hold big positions.
Who
like
said that?
President. I said what
that?
I said, Dana Mayton.
Because they're all over the place.
And they're the nurturers and the caregivers and all that, I think.
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna spend all our government money. Emotional thinkers. You got to be more critical.
Yeah, I'm an emotional thinker for sure.
If you're using emotion in your thought process, you're doing it wrong. Like I'm some kind of expert.
Yeah, you are. Just ask. I
can tell you how it should
I'll
be.
say it again. I am the luckiest woman on earth that I get to be married to Josh.
I can tell you how it should be. It doesn't mean I can operate that way.
He knows everything. I can just throw this old device in the garbage. I don't even need to ask Google. I got Peterson. Josh is reading something. I don't know.
Jessica said our government is over nurturing just to other countries.
Yeah.
Women may take care of their own. That's not a bad point there. Anyway, back to your marriage tweets.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, can't find things in the fridge. I think everybody can relate though.
My husband is helping me relax this morning by making breakfast for the family. He has asked me 12 different times what we all want to eat, set off the smoke alarm twice, and is now yelling for everyone to eat cereal. So that's what I want to eat anyway. So
if I ever cook breakfast for the family, I really don't care what they want. I'm going to cook it and you can eat it or not. And if it's me, it's going to be pancakes, bacon, and
eggs.
Not the best eggs. Holly's eggs are better than mine. But that's what I'm going to make. Maybe some sausage if there's some around. It's rare. But if I'm going to make breakfast, that's what it's going to be. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Because the girl one apparently doesn't like sausage or bacon. And well, then fine. Don't eat it.
When I cook dinner, I feel like I need to have a meat and 2 to 3 sides.
I'm fine with just the meat.
Yeah. So Josh will cook. Sometimes I'll season the meat and he'll go outside to cook it. And I'll feel bad because I only have beans, like I'll
baked
just
beans and chicken.
But then my other side, I've only got green beans, and I'm like, do I want to do 2 beans as a side? And then I'm like, I should have. I don't know. I feel like maybe a salad before the.
My favorite is when Holly goes, let me know when the chicken's going to be ready so I can have the sides ready.
And
I say, it'll be ready in 10 to 15 minutes as I walk out the door. And I come back in 10 to 15 minutes later, and she's sitting on the couch watching a murder show, and she's not touched it. One more.
We have 25 people coming over tomorrow for a barbecue. 6 moms, 6 dads, 13 toddlers under the age of 4. My husband said if I took our girls out today, he would have the house ready. In 2 hours, he cleaned the top of the fridge. He cleaned the top of the fridge.
What, it needs to be cleaned.
Now, I find this to be 100% true, because if we have, like, I've got family coming in and they're going to be staying at our house or something, and I need to get the house clean, and I need Josh. Normally I keep the house clean by myself, but maybe I need Josh's help for a little bit of deep cleaning. He'll clean the most random and unhelpful things. He'll just decide all of a sudden that our mailbox is a little crooked. He's going to go out there and like dig it up and put some cement down there and try and straighten that bad boy up. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Why have you picked that task?
I've never done that. I've never ever cleaned the mailbox or straightened the mailbox.
I was using that as an example. That was an example.
Clint said, you got to get behind that washer and dryer. Sometimes you never know. And that's what I agree. Like, I'm like, oh, that doesn't look good back there at all.
Who's looking back there?
I don't know, but they could.
If they look,
the baseboards, behind the washer and dryer.
When have you ever cleaned the baseboards?
I've cleaned the baseboards.
Okay.
I make the kids do it now, but they don't do a very good job.
When was the last time you made the kids clean the baseboard?
I don't know. It's been a while because they did a bad job.
I don't ever remember that happening.
The new Swiffer is supposed to do a pretty good job of getting those baseboards.
This dude is a Swiffer spokesperson. He loves a good Swiffer.
Well, what happens is if she wants me to clean the house, I'll be walking around and I'll see something, and I'm like, well, I could use cleaned, and then I will clean that. I didn't realize. I'm like, the main areas stay pretty clean. They stay pretty clean, like the kitchen, the living room. Those areas stay pretty clean. Maybe we need to clean the counters a little better, or get some dust off of the island cabinets or whatever. But not much. I'm trying to get the deep areas.
It's funny that you say you can walk through the house and see something that needs to be cleaned, yet the little like dusty cobwebs in the corner at the top of the house is very.
Those are 12
prominent.
Those ceilings are 12 foot high. It's hard to get up there.
Not all the house.
But who's the one who gets them? Me.
I get them with a broom.
I get them with the vacuum, because you're just going to knock them onto the broom, then they're going to end up on somewhere else. I get the vacuum, suck them things down.
What happens is he'll see them and he'll think, I'm going to get the vacuum and clean that, and he'll never do it.
Or I'll start doing that, and then I'll be up there, and get distracted, and I'll start cleaning the cover to the air return. I cleaned that thing with bleach and a paper towel once.
The inside of the where
air
you
return?
have the filter.
Yeah, the air, yeah.
I could see you taking that down and being like, man, this thing is filthy. It's filthy. And going and cleaning it.
Well, I tried, but I couldn't get it all the way down. The back of it's like on there good. So I did take a rag and some bleach one day and went through there and cleaned it pretty good. Just details,
Yeah.
Like the outside of the house needs pressure washed real bad, but it's filthy out there.
But let's clean that vent.
We've been building the pool, so there's just dirt and dust everywhere.
That's what bothers me.
And the birds have built a Taj Mahal of a nest on one side of our house. I think they're finally left that nest so we can get it down. But
Josh,
those things need to be done.
Our backyard is trashed right now.
It's awful.
It's just trashed. But for some reason, Josh is like, well, it's trashed anyway. I'm gonna stop cutting the grass back there.
No, I've never stopped cutting the grass back there.
I'm gonna tell you that the grass by our step back there is this high.
It's because there's junk there.
No, you can't. Just move it. Just move the stuff, or say, Holly, can you move this stuff? I'm gonna cut right here. It's 3 foot high, and then we're sitting back there on the back porch, and the bugs. We're like, why is the bug so bad? Well, it's because the grass is 3 foot tall right here.
I'm ready for all the other things to be done. Then I'll trim that grass down.
I'm gonna trim it down today.
It's not even gonna be there.
See, and then so he'll leave it. Just get it. I mean, we don't know how long the remainder of this is going to take.
Hopefully not long.
I don't want it to get to 4 and 5 foot tall.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Holly, we got to take a break on that note.
Yeah, I got it.
We're way past due for obituaries. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talk to him about MCELA treatments. That way you may be going to the bathroom. You don't want to go to the bathroom. Maybe you're only making it 20 minutes on your road trips. That doesn't have to be the case. That can be fixed with a non-invasive treatment that can be done in office. Very affordable. drvanwinkle.com to learn more. 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
your hometown radio station.
WMSR.
I have a question about my home policy.
The grass taller than the wildflowers.
Home policy.
Ceiling fans, yeah. We got to get them ceiling fans.
My mom said when my dad does the Swiffer, he likes to come and show her how much dust he picked up afterwards. And that's Josh when he vacuums.
Well, that's what I'm Swiffer.
When he vacuums, it brings me the bucket and makes me look. He's like, look, this was clean when I started. Look at all that dirt.
You see how filthy we are. It's the dog hair. Pretty sure. Swiffer makes a good ceiling fan attachment. Do they? I like the new Swiffer, with the bigger. This is one big Progressive commercial.
My hair looks ratty. Look ratty.
Your hair don't look ratty.
It does. What is this even? What is all this?
Just a little brush.
I need to brush it.
I need to go find that. I just use the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, any excuse to get out of the chair. Like she can't brush it here. I'll just sit here and wait on her to come back. She's got hats. Yeah. She got all the hats in the world to wear. She got a ribbon cutting today. That's why she's actually not wearing sweatpants or whatever. There she is. People just know you're looking for any excuse to get out of that chair.
I can't sit still, y'all. I'm the worst. Oh, yeah, I hurt my elbow.
I was actually just reading about Connect. What'd you do?
I crunched it. Oh, daggone, that hurt. Let's go leave it bruised.
How's your leg bruise from your ball strike? Oh, it's looking a little green. Looking a little green. Oh. Y'all get any rain last night? We didn't really get none at our house. It sprinkled a little bit.
What is it? What is it? What's it called? When nothing's wrong, but I just have I just want to fight you. I just want to fight you. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm not mad at anything.
I didn't do anything.
You've not really done anything today.
No, I think I've been a model person.
I don't know about that, but
Joe and Sheila, Brian.
I want to fight you.
Punch that bag. Kate got you. "43 years of marital bliss." It's a long time.
We're never gonna make it.
Rage. Sam said it's called Rage. That sounds about right.
You want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 today. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Let's get you a temperature update. Right now we are at 72 degrees. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Find all of their stuff at wisteriahillonline.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, Josh.
We got games to play in just a minute. Name that tune.
Uh-huh.
And then Stupid Silly Stat later on. Birthdays and anniversaries. I just had an anniversary turned in over on the cameras. You're going to turn those in. We'll do those at about 8 o'clock. So give us a call, 728-1320. Turn in your birthdays and anniversaries or type them in over here on the Carmine Family Dental camera comments, and we will add them to the list. All right. Holly, tell us what's happening at Prater's.
All right. Today you can get smoked barbecue chicken, country fried steak with gravy, fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, of course, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, green beans, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad.
Let's say we order up some wings tonight and watch the presidential debate.
Okay.
It's awful late for dinner, though. You know, we like to eat dinner at like 5, and the debate doesn't start till 8.
Yeah, we got to eat dinner before then.
Yeah, maybe that'll be late night snack.
Is there like what do they call the little fights before the main fight?
No, like an undercard?
Is there an undercard?
There's no undercard. They should do that.
Yeah.
They should have an undercard where, man, if the person running for president, so like let's say Trump, should have to get he should already have to have his Secretary of State nominee in place. And then his Secretary of State could debate Biden's Secretary of State. Yeah. And then same thing for defense and
absolutely
and then we'll work up the VP.
Why are we not running the country?
And then president.
Because we have good ideas. You know what else I think? I think when you vote, you should get to pick where your tax money goes.
Yes.
Like say we have to pay this much in taxes, and you can say, hey, I want this, I want my you should get to pick. The government's spending it on things like the study of the mating habits of
Siberian butterflies.
I would not click that one.
Yeah.
I would click like military.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to say our military, not Ukraine's.
Oh, okay.
Our military is where I would like for it to go. But
anyway,
that would be an interesting way to do the thing.
Well,
anyway.
you have ways. I could see when years and years ago, before you had digital everything, you couldn't do something like that. But now you can click.
Holly being all political today. She got a little politics going on. Anyway, Prater's for lunch today, 11 till 2. That's where I don't know how we got there. I don't know how we got from there to where we are. But we got named that tune here. Holly, tell everybody how they can play in a nice, slow, concise manner.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know.
Make me mad. Why can't you just be nice?
You said earlier you were looking for, you don't know why you want to fight.
This is
but
the
you want to
reason.
fight. And I'm like, I'm going to give it a reason. She's like, I don't know what it is during the break. She's like, I don't know what it is. You haven't done nothing, but what is it? I just want to fight you.
All right, we're going to play Name That Tune. Josh has got a little snippet of a song. Once you have figured out the name of that song, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. Area code is 931-728-1320. Or you can dial 728-3526. That's our second line for a chance to win. They need to win something awesome today, Josh.
I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park.
If you can get it on the one and name the artist.
Name that tune and name the artist here.
Y'all are never going to get that.
You can't make it unwinnable, Holly. Come on.
Yes, I can.
Holly be looking for stuff that was played at 1:30 in the afternoon at the Lincoln County Fair in 1997.
This is a popular artist and a popular song. I don't want to say popular, but maybe well known. I've been having a pain inside my left ear. Just like a sharp pain down in there. Play it again.
All right, let's see. We got somebody on the line. Going to give it a try. Morning show.
Is it, do you want to hurt me?
Holly. She's missing a word.
You're missing a word.
You're missing a word in there. You're missing a word in the middle.
Try it again.
Try one more time.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Yes. Do you know the... Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm not looking at her like anything. Do you know the artist?
Boy George.
Not right, Holly says.
Oh gosh.
Oh, so
no.
close. Not right. Call back, try again.
But you are, but you're not. Oh, she was really close. I cannot believe she got that on the one.
It's pretty impressive. Somebody come in for the steal, or she can call back. She said, do you really want to hurt me? I don't see me at the end of this. Is there me at the end of that?
Yes.
Like, well, see, it cuts off when your title is too long.
That's why you were looking at me.
Yes. Morning show.
Do you really want to hurt me about the Culture Club?
Culture Club. Yes, there it is. Swooped in for the steal there. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. Good job, Brandon. Turn that radio down, Brandon. There we go. Yeah. Do you really want to hurt me by Culture Club? Come on by, Brandon. I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park for you, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Good job.
We really love it that you got your radios cranked up like that, but you got to turn them down.
I like that little wobble.
It was hurting my ear.
Like you were trying to get away from it.
I know. I was trying to go to my left, but I've got headphones on. I couldn't get. I was getting away from the phone, but it wasn't doing me any good. Morning show. Hello?
Yes. Did they already answer it?
Yes, somebody swooped in and got it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
That's
you were
all right.
so close.
Thanks for playing.
Uh-huh.
Try again later. All right. Man, that's a herder. Culture Club. Karma Chameleon.
That video, ooh, you know. What?
I was looking at Leanne Van Winkle's attempt to spell Karma Chameleon here.
Growing up, I thought he was saying comma. Like apostrophe comma.
Oh. Well, she's got it spelled as one word. And neither one of them are right.
You knew what she meant.
I did know what she meant, though. Is there much, maybe for me, but is there a worse feeling that when you try to type in a word that you don't know how to spell, and it's spell check or autocorrect has no freaking clue what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it won't even attempt it.
It won't even give you any suggestions at all. Like if I get close, it'll give me a suggestion.
That's when you got to go do the voice to text.
Yeah. Do you really want to hurt me by
the Culture Club?
Sorry, I lost it. Culture Club. Yes. I put it on the screen there. for the attempted spelling. She said, I can't spell. I can't spell much either, but I think we've all gotten lazy with the spelling with the autocorrect. The problem is autocorrect.
It's making me dumb.
Yeah. And think about our poor kids. They never learned to spell. At least we learned. Now we've forgotten it.
The girl one is the worst.
Guys.
She can't spell anything.
No.
And she does not care.
No, she's like, whatever, who cares?
Do they not care anymore?
Is there not an emphasis on...
If she spells something wrong in a text, I won't even answer her. I just correct the wrong spelling.
Yeah, with a little asterisk. And then she just goes right through it like she doesn't even care.
Drives me nuts.
All right, we got more fun coming up. Congratulations to Brandon, winner on Name That Tune. Did a pretty good job, Holly.
Thanks.
Do you really want to make me cry?
Nice. Almost forgot to play the answer. We got more games coming up. Stupid Silly Stat, Joke of the Day. We have Thursday coming up here in just a little while as well, all on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, 6:30 until 8:30, Monday through Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Spring Street Market in Manchester presents your daily news update on Thunder Radio. I'm Josh.
That 16-year-old set and broke the world record for under 18 runners. He was, I think it was the Olympic qualifier.
I did not see that.
He finished 6th.
16-year-old, you said?
He didn't make the Olympics, but he was decimals shy of being the youngest male U.S. track star Olympian ever. 16.
Pretty impressive. Makes you feel bad about what you're accomplishing in life when 16-year-olds are
I don't know
doing
why,
Olympic
but
things.
Tom Brady quotes have been in my feed a lot lately. Probably because you're looking at them and it's putting them on my phone. But
that video, his Hall of Fame speech video, was so good about life being hard and nobody cares. I thought it was excellent and well delivered.
Well, the part that I'm talking about was when he said that nobody is really that special. They work harder than you.
Yeah. He's not wrong. I mean, it helps that he's 6'5". But there's a little bit of both.
But there's 6'5" people who aren't professional athletes.
You'll see it a lot of times in high school. You'll have the kid who just works his tail off, but has no real athletic skill, and he'll make a pretty good career for himself in high school, but just not going to go on. Then you'll see that one kid who's got every athletic gift in the world, who doesn't show up to workouts, doesn't care. What happens is they're that good when they're young, and so their parents don't push them, and they're better than everybody else. Their coaches don't push them. You got to get them out and have them competing against people they're as good as them or better. That way they keep going.
Yeah.
But then you got the kid who's got both the work ethic and those are the ones who end up at the top. I mean, you can't not have a drop of athletic skill and still do that, but you can have less and work hard. I believe that. But you got to get, if your kid is way superior to everybody else, you can't let them play because they will come down to that level. You've got to take them somewhere else. I'm not a huge fan of the travel ball situation that we've got in the world now. I don't like it because it's nothing to do with the athletes. It's just a big money grab for the adults. That's all travel ball is. AAU. It's nothing to do with exposure or kids getting better. It's for the adults to make their money. It's just one big huge money grab. Which is it's fine, capitalist world and all, but call it what it is. Unless you're Holly, then you hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball straight off the couch. Just wake up and walk out there and piss excellence, doesn't she?
Piss excellence.
Ricky Bobby.
I feel like I could have been a really good athlete if I had any work ethic at all.
And then some kids think they're
I
working
don't.
hard, but they're not. Like they think they're working hard, but it's like, no, you're not. You're not at the level you need to be.
It's got to be a lifestyle.
It's got to
You have to.
You live it.
That's what I feel like the radio station has become, a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like everything we do revolves around this.
Well, it has to when you own it. You don't have a lot of employees because where are you going to go? You know, to make decisions based around the radio schedule.
Like our vacations
Yeah.
are decided by when
Yeah, we could take a little break during the summer because there's not a lot going on. Somebody asked
the
me this morning.
softball team is in Florida.
So we'll head on down there. The basketball team's going to Gulf Shores this Christmas. Sounds like a good Christmas trip for us.
Yeah, we're going to that.
They I had an email this morning wanting to know when I could meet with somebody, and I was like, anytime. I was like, I'm busy, but I'm not set. Like I got things going on, but I'm like, it was kind of sad. I'm looking at my schedule. I'm like,
Because there's no sports.
I've got free play from 9 to 12, and then creative thinking from 12 to 5. Basically, like I got things going on. Like we got billing I got to finish up today. Like things to do, but it's like nothing that can be moved around. Mac says we rock. Thanks, Mac. You rock.
Is it M-A-C-K?
Yeah, M-A-C-K, Mac. Mac Mulligan. I appreciate you, Mac. Come on by, Holly, get your autograph picture.
Did you see? Oh, you showed me that video where Tony Vitalo was signing that lady's shirt.
Sign my shirt right here.
On Thunder Radio.
Yes. Thunder Radio morning show continues to roll along. Got a chance of showers today, 50% chance of showers, high of 86. So a little cooler than we've been today. Around 66 overnight tonight, 89 on Friday, 90 on Saturday, and around 89 on Sunday. So upper 80s, low 90s after today. Today, more of a mid-80s kind of day. And some more clouds in the area today than normal. And we keep a chance of rain really pretty much every day. Pretty good chance today, 50% chance, and then a 50% chance Saturday, and a 60% chance of showers Sunday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. Mosquitoes. Oh, man. Those mosquitoes can ruin outdoor time. Here's the deal. You can light up 57 Centronella lanterns and still get eaten alive, or you can get some treatments from Patent Pest Control. Very affordable. That's the easier way to do it. 931-247-0781. I guarantee you some treatments from Patent Pest Control far more affordable than that Centronella oil. Having to light that thing up all the time. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got more games here and joke of the day.
Yeah, we've got this neighbor, and he's got a lot of land, and I was like, hey, can we have a party out here on your land? You know what he said to me, Josh?
What did he say?
Let us turn up the beats. Let us turn up the beats.
I get it 100%.
What? You don't like that? That's funny.
And that's the joke of the day. And that's why it doesn't have a sponsor.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid silly stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. So they are having tire sale continuing. If you get a set of 4 tires installed between now and July the 5th, so time is running out, you'll be entered to win a Roku 65-inch TV. So if you need tires anyway, they got good deals on them, and you could win a TV. Why not do that? And you're dealing with a locally owned service place. So why wouldn't you want to do that? It's like a win-win-win. They're open Monday through Saturday at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, right in front of College Street Elementary. Holly?
This is the number one thing people like to eat at the fair. What is it? This is the number one thing that people like to eat at the fair, and they must be going to the fair somewhere else because this is not the number one thing I like to get.
728-1320. Morning show.
Funnel cake.
Great guess.
Great guess. That's what I like is the funnel cake, but that's not it. Funnel cake.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what this thing is. I don't think I've ever had it.
728-1320. Take your guesses. I got 2 tickets to beach. We'll do Lake Winnie. I got 2 tickets to Lake Winnie for the winner. So call in.
Bless you.
Take your guesses. Sorry, I had a little sneeze there. If you get the right answer, you win the 2 tickets to Lake Winnie and bragging rights for the day. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. 728-1320. Jessica said, who sent that joke? They're fired. Morning show.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Good guess, but not it.
I love cotton candy.
Morning show.
Is it funnel cakes?
Funnel cakes. Good try, but nope, not it. Them rotary funnel cakes pretty good though. I used to make those sometimes when I did rotary. I had to stop doing it because they meet in the mornings, so it's hard to do now. But they make some real like I had to stop because I was eating them all back there in the back. It's bad for my health. Morning show. Hello?
Is it corn dog?
Corn dog. Good try, but not it. Corn dog.
I do love a good corn dog.
She sure does. She sure does.
Hot dogs, all of them.
728-1320. This is the number one thing people like to eat at the fair. Like Holly said, I don't even know if I know what this is. This is people's favorite thing to eat at the fair.
All of the things that were named so far, I would rather have.
This must be a northern county fair. I don't know.
I don't know.
Morning show.
Polish sausage.
Good guess, but no. Not Polish sausage. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm looking
What's
this up.
Polish
I'm looking
sausage?
this up right now.
I know what it is, and I've seen the signs that say they have it, but I've never, like all the things at the fair. When we got to go to the fair, we could play one game, and we could like get one thing to eat. Like you can get a bag of cotton candy or something. So I couldn't just, we didn't have enough money for me to just try new things growing up.
Right. I'm going to go with what I like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be exploring.
Kate got it.
Kate get it on the text line. Don't give her any credit. Morning show.
Candy apple.
Say that again?
Candy apple.
Candy apple.
Good guess, not
the radio
right.
was too loud. I couldn't hear him too good. Morning show.
Pretzel.
Good guess, but no. Candy apple. Pretzel.
Oh, Polish sausage. That looks good. I don't like all them vegetables on top, but I bet that tastes good.
728-1320. Let's take our guesses.
They're sausage dogs.
Holly's still over talking about some kind of sausages and dogs. And
I had a good sausage dog at Common John.
No,
it was
St.
St. Patty's Day.
This is people's favorite thing to eat at the fair, according to our statistic company. I don't know about that, but morning show.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Good try, but no, not a burger. Not a burger.
See, I don't like this stat. I thought I'm like, it's going to be difficult. I can't even say the other word. It's going to be difficult because I don't think that a lot of people are ordering this around here. I want to do a survey on our Facebook later. This thing versus like funnel cake. That was the first guess we had. So
got a couple of funnel cake guesses.
Yeah.
728-1320. 2 tickets to Lake Winnie. If you can get the right answer, we still don't have the right answer today on Stupid Silly Stat. Morning show.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Good try, but that's not it today. Thanks for playing.
That's what I get every day. I would get a candy apple, but it hurts my teeth.
I hate cotton candy.
So I always get the big bag of cotton candy. Oh my gosh.
I can feel my teeth falling out of my head. I just don't like cotton. I don't like it. Uh-oh. Dina, call back. Morning show.
Elephant ear.
There it is. It's elephant ears. Who are we talking to?
Ronnie.
Ronnie, good job.
You say Ronnie or Lonnie?
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
That's what I heard.
Ronnie sounds a lot like John. All right, Ronnie.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That guy in the background laughing.
Don't need to see ID, Ronnie.
I couldn't tell. You got a good ear.
Elephant ears. So
What is it? Is
so
it just
these are described as basically
it's like a funnel cake but
fried
flat?
dough. Pretty much. Fried dough basically is what it's coming up.
I've never had one.
I mean, it looks like just a big old flat donut.
It looks to me like they take the funnel cake batter and instead of making all the squigglies, they just make like a patty.
You fry anything, it's going to be pretty good, you know?
And because I think they serve it with powdered sugar.
Crispy cinnamon sugar fried bread. So.
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
I love bread.
I love it already. Haven't even had it, but that sounds delicious. Jessica said it's basically like a funnel cake. Yeah. Then Annette said elephant ears are a northern thing. I knew it. I knew it was a northern thing. It's got to be a northern thing because I've never ordered an elephant ear. I'll just get a funnel cake.
I do love funnel cake.
Trey said, what is that even? Basically.
I've seen the signs like in the middle, like where it says Polish sausage, elephant ears, cotton candy.
Nobody orders that though.
Wow.
Dana said it's a pattied out funnel cake. Yeah, pretty much. So it's probably good.
Probably delicious.
Maybe easier to eat than a funnel cake.
You make it more
funnel
for
cakes
your
are hard.
money. I don't know.
Funnel cakes are hard to eat.
No, you just pick them off. They're like
the powdered sugar everywhere, and I like them.
How would you eat the elephant ear?
You pick it up and eat it like a
fold it like a taco and eat it that way.
Yeah, whatever. You can eat it however you want, but I don't think it would be as messy. Leanne said, "Is it like a deep fried biscuit?"
So when I was little, that's how my meemaw made donuts for us sometimes for dessert. She would just get a biscuit and poke her finger through the center of it and make a hole and fry it and then put powdered sugar on it. It was amazing.
Boy, that's a Southern thing right there. Just take this biscuit and let's deep fry it. But we were working the football booth a couple of years ago, and they gotten a hold of that batter.
The quarterback club.
The quarterback club. We were working there one day. And they had gotten a hold of the batter from the funnel cake booth, and they were deep fried everything they get their hands on.
They already had deep fried, like deep fried Oreos. Then they were
refrying them.
They were refrying them in the funnel cake batter.
They were frying moon pies. They were deep frying moon pies. They were deep frying about anything they could get, and it was all so good. That moon pie was good.
They had fried apple pies that they were refrying.
Yeah, fried apple pies, and they're like, "We'll make them hotter. Let's put them in here." Serving up heart attacks.
Funnel cake, fried apples.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, you basically just take that batter and fry anything. Welcome to the South.
My friend.
And we wonder why our healthcare costs are going up.
Where does Natasha live?
She lives in DeKalb County, Smithville.
She said they had their fair coming like
Coffee County is not that far away. A couple months. 1st of September, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's already making its round. Do they all? Does the same company go to all the counties?
No, it's a little different now. It used to for a long time. It was Cumberland Valley shows went everywhere. Now everybody's a little different now.
Mm.
Jessica said, hopefully that booth was near the rescue squad booth. Yeah, I think it was actually.
It was.
Quarterback Club did deep fried honey buns.
Who did?
The Quarterback Club. Somebody was telling me the things they did last year.
Oh, the boy went and got one of the deep fried honey buns, and I thought it had ice cream or something with it. Maybe I was wrong.
Can't go wrong with that. Something deep fried with some. Give me a fried apple pie with some ice cream. That's good. I need to basically take and replace all my meals fair week with just junk. Just like I'm not going to eat all day long, but I'm going to go out there and eat some junk.
Yeah. One of the stats that I come across, I didn't use it because I was like, I don't feel like this is right. It was an absurd number, like 89 or 90% of people buy this food every week. Every week they buy it. And it was pie. I don't buy pie every week. I maybe buy pie 4 times a year. Usually around Christmas.
We're dragging that average down.
Do y'all buy that much pie? I mean, I like it. I really love pie.
We're just going to let Holly carry the rest of the show with pie talk.
Only pies I don't really like are fudge pies. It's just they're too rich for me. I like the fruit pies.
Chess pie.
Chess pie's pretty good. I like the apple.
Pancake. Mm-hmm. All right, let's tell everybody about Common John Brewing Company and get off of the pie talk. I don't think they got pie at Common John Brewing Company, but they got some good stuff down there, like breakfast burritos. That slaps every single time. Get them down there and see them. They start serving up breakfast today at 8 a.m., and it's karaoke night at Common John, Thursday night karaoke. Get on down there and see them. Lunch today, get your hot dog or some pizza. Always delicious. They're serving up some really good coffee in the mornings. Beer's not the only thing they're brewing down there. Common John Brewing Company. Always a family-friendly atmosphere. Always a fun time. Find them at 210 Woodbury Highway in Manchester. Online at commonjohnbc.com. Before we hit the break, I got somebody on the hotlines. Morning show.
Is this Swap and Shop?
No, Swap and Shop don't come on until 8:30.
8:30. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Can't beat it.
It's funny because throughout the day, that's our number one call. What time is Swap and Shop?
Well, no, it's a funny thing. It's the
who
number
won
one.
the birthday?
Yeah, who won the birthdays? They want to know who won the birthdays and what time is Swap and Shop. And then the funny thing is, when Swap and Shop actually comes on, I get 3 calls. I get 47 calls throughout the day wondering when Swap and Shop is.
I need to make a Swap and Shop post.
They ain't looking on Facebook.
People are on Facebook. Are you crazy? That's where everybody is.
I don't think she is.
Yes, she is.
All right, we got Thursday when we come back.
The Red Raiders play here.
Snap, looking to throw. He's hit. He's going to keep his feet. He's hit again. He's not.
They're talking about all the pies over here. Pecan pie, buttermilk pie.
I didn't appreciate pecan pie when I was little
what's so good?
Because growing up, I thought pies had to be sweet. Nuts are salty. Nuts are not sweet. So in my little child brain, it was like, this is going to be disgusting.
Right.
Why would you put a salty in with a sweet? I was so dumb. Sweet and savory is one of the best combos. It's a lot like you put a little brown sugar on your meat sometimes. I sure would like a scrambled egg Powerball.
I know, I got all kind of work to do today, and I'm like, I could probably go down to Common John Brewing Company, get a little breakfast. My mom makes a salted caramel pecan pie that's top shelf.
Oh. Caramel is, I love anything with caramel on it. I could take.
Trey said brown sugar on meat. Who does that? I don't know.
Like I have a recipe for them little
L-I.
I think that's what it is. Little Smokies.
Little.
So, you put like brown sugar and jelly on the little Smokies in the crock pot. People put brown sugar on. Let me look it up. Brown sugar on meat.
Be careful
brown
Googling
sugar
that.
on meat.
I just changed my clock face. I didn't want to do that, but I guess I leaned on it or something. Yeah.
Brown sugar can be combined with other seasonings to create a rub for beef.
Yeah, he said you're making a sauce or a glaze.
Yeah.
You're not sprinkling it on there like salt.
That's not what I said. Or that's not what I meant. I'm not a great cook, so follow me.
Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks.
Plenty of ways to watch the show, listen to the show. AM 1320, 1079 FM, 1067 FM worldwide on the ManchesterGo app. You can also watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So you can go over there and watch the show and be part of the conversation throughout the day. And you can rewatch the shows there too. Holly.
It's Thursday,
It is.
Josh.
What have you got for us?
A man flies nearly 1,000 miles to attack a fellow gamer with a hammer.
Okay.
An online gaming dispute made its way to the real world when a New Jersey man flew to Florida to attack another player with a hammer. Edward Kang, age 20, is charged with attempted second-degree murder and armed burglary with a mask. I just want to let you know this is a weird one, said Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper. Some things you just can't make up. Kang and the victim, another young man around the same age, had never met in real life, but they both play.
Both.
Stop. They both played Archeage. I don't know.
Nothing about none of
It's
that.
a medieval fantasy, massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
These people are not athletic. I'm just going to tell you right now. Sorry.
I'd like to see how he swung the hammer. Probably swings like a girl. That's probably why it wasn't murder.
Why I didn't kill him. I'm just saying, I don't think this person played a lot of sports.
Probably
growing
not
up.
a lot of power behind it. Okay.
I'm picturing it now.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
All right. So the guy flew
I
from
hit you.
Newark to Jacksonville after telling his mom he was going to visit a friend. Bye, Mom. Of course, he lives with his mom. I'm going to visit a friend.
See, the level of planning.
They said they don't know how he learned where the victim lived.
It's not that hard to figure things out. That's what when people tell me, "Oh, I have my privacy settings on." I'm like, "Let me tell you something, dude."
This guy flew down there, got a hotel, went to a hardware store and bought a hammer. How much time did he have to stop and think?
And change his mind.
Maybe I shouldn't.
No, this guy should be in jail forever because he's clearly a psychopath. Like he's to be able to be like, you know what? He has to go to sleep. Like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna fly down there. He has to go to sleep, wake up, still think, you know what? I'm gonna fly down there, and then lies to his mama, flies down there, gets a hotel. You know, there's so many different points where you could be like, this is stupid.
Not a good idea.
This is stupid. But no,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'll change my mind before I get home when I'm mad. Like I'm gonna go home, tell everybody how it's gonna be. And by the time I get to Greens, I'm like,
After a good sleep, a lot of times I'm like, calm down. The victim suffered several head wounds that were not considered life-threatening. How many times did you get him?
How do you hit somebody in the head with a hammer several times and they have non-life-threatening injuries?
Once in custody, Kang told investigators that the victim is a, quote, bad person online. He asked the deputies how much jail time he was going to get for breaking and entering an assault. He said, Mr. Kang, I think it's going to be a long time before you're playing video games again. He's being held without bond.
Good. Golly. Thankfully, this person was not strong enough to hurt anybody. Surprised he could pick up the hammer.
Oh.
I've got $50. That's the first time he's ever held a hammer. Ever. In his whole life. Like, not only was he not athletic, this guy's never held a hammer. He probably bought the wrong kind. He probably has a rubber mallet.
Oh, gosh.
That would still be painful, but like, you want to do some damage, use that claw, you know?
In other other Thursday, it's kind of related, but Sheriff Grady Judd.
Oh yeah,
Polk County,
Florida.
We love him. He's kind of no nonsensical, kind of just very blunt.
They chose to break the law. We chose to shoot him.
Yeah,
that kind of guy.
I found him on TikTok yesterday.
Oh, he's got TikTok.
He's got TikTok where he's like in front of the camera. He's got a picture of a woman and he's telling the turd head thing that she did.
Okay.
And of course I followed him. I want to see all these.
Yeah.
But the story he had yesterday was a woman in Florida and her boyfriend, baby daddy, got into a fight. So he got mad and went outside to cool off and whatever. And I don't know if he threw something and it hit her car and it made her mad. So she come out. He's got his baby. They got a 16-month-old baby the guy's holding.
Mm-hmm.
She gets in the car and tries to run him over.
With the baby in hand.
Missed.
Good.
Come back. He jumps out of the way, comes back, does it again, hits them both. Hits both him and the baby.
Golly.
And then drives off. Well, she comes back, picks the baby up, puts the baby in the car, and leaves. So meanwhile, they've got him, taking him to the hospital, and he calls her. He's like, bring the baby to the hospital. She says, no, I'm taking him back to the house. So she goes back to the house when there ain't nobody there, leaves the baby inside alone, and leaves again. So the daddy doesn't go to the hospital. He comes back to get the baby. I don't know how they beat an ambulance, but the baby's in critical condition.
Gosh. Florida man Friday/Thursday.
Golly. Anyway.
Well, she doesn't need that baby.
No.
That baby is going to be better off.
I would say that would be the...
You would never want, I don't know that state custody is a very good answer, but sometimes it is. It's better than that.
Well, he still has his dad, the dad.
Well, they need to get away from that psycho.
For sure. I think they will. Sheriff Grady Judd made it sound like she's going to be,
Well, I mean, I feel like it's attempted murder.
Yeah.
All right. You try to run somebody over.
2 people.
And then you got child endangerment and all kind of other things that you can load up right there with. Okay. Well, Thursday. How about that? Was that video, was it bad? You could have sent it to me. I would have played it.
Maybe I can do after the 8:00 hour. Can we do that?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Stay tuned for that video.
Yeah. There's no cussing in there.
I don't reckon he cusses. No. Okay. Yeah, I watched the whole thing, and it's not like his personal account or anything, so I can't imagine that he was cussing in it. I didn't hear any, but I'd hate to play that on the radio.
I'm nervous.
Him drop the F-bomb.
Now I'm nervous.
I don't think he did.
All right, we're near the top of the hour. It's almost time for birthdays, so call those in. I still got some time to get you on our list. 728-1320 to get in on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. We'll touch on birthdays and anniversaries next on the morning show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester. Are there too many people in your marriage? If that's you and you're ready to talk, 931-450-4656.
Options, we can work a strategy.
This psycho with the hammer flying down to Florida. Who does that? Who does that?
This is Aaliyah Ross. She's 27.
I'm gonna send it to you.
I love Grady Judd.
He holds up her picture for everybody to see too. He's like, this person is an idiot. I sent it to you.
Why a hammer? Like,
It's got to be true.
it's a pretty long video.
This is Aaliyah Ross.
You want to play this on the radio or on Facebook?
She and her husband get into an argument at their house. And Devin goes outside, allegedly to calm down, leaves him alone and him in critical condition at 16 months old. And then she takes off again. So obviously, we're not impressed with her conduct.
We're not impressed.
She's clearly violated all kinds of laws of the state of Florida. So we tracked her down in Orlando at her sister's. Our colleagues from the Orange County Sheriff's Office helped us by taking her into custody until we could get there and interview her. She's locked up on too many charges to talk about in the short video. You talking about crazy? Here's a crazy woman.
This week.
You talking about crazy? Here's a crazy woman.
In a world of cluttered garages,
We'll play it on the radio. I can't.
putting Peter's valued belongings at risk. His only hope, Acme Storage in Manchester.
I don't know if I can play it
for his precious items.
on the video and not get feedback or not? I don't know this guy swung that hammer too good. I'm going to hit you with this hammer, buddy. Imagine that's how he talks.
Oh, no. That's not how he talks.
The hammer guy?
Yeah.
You got him?
Well, I got a picture of him.
Thanks, Robbie. Did you guys visit us at markroompharmacy.com or give us a call at 728-1115?
I was about to get in trouble. Birthday time on Thunder Radio. Pick up that phone and give me a call. If you got a birthday, let's celebrate. We'll draw this afternoon for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. We'll draw it. Actually, the 4:30 drawing will not be live because we got the Braves on today, but we will still have the drawing. We'll post the results on our website, thunder1320.com. Click on birthdays. We also want your anniversaries. We'll draw at the end of the week for a designer's choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot in Manchester. Here we go. Thursday. Happy birthday. Kyle Gray's got a birthday today. And Joe and Sheila Bryan, 43 years of marital bliss. All right. That's all I got, actually. Just the one local birthday today. For so far. We can still add to it throughout the day.
I have a lot of celebs.
Let's do it.
The late Helen Keller has a birthday today. Have you seen the kind of conspiracy thing where people are like, we don't think Helen Keller, that whole thing, they don't think that happened? Do you ever think about Helen Keller?
She didn't cross my brain.
Sometimes I think about it and how hard it must have been to teach. It's hard enough to teach. It was hard enough to teach mine, how to, the alphabet. I can't, let alone if they couldn't see or hear.
Right. But I don't think about Helen Keller often. No.
Maybe you should. Khloe Kardashian turns 40. After I said that, I kind of regretted putting her on the.
Take that back.
So I take it back. Tobey Maguire turns 49.
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. You remember Carl off The Walking Dead? Carl. Chandler Riggs turns 25.
Oh, yeah. Feeling a little old.
That's all I got.
Carl. Walking Dead was good until the tiger came along.
That's about when we stopped watching.
Yeah, we watched a little bit longer after that, but it got a little weird. We never watched the end of it.
I don't know. Yeah. Did it end?
Finally, yeah.
Okay.
It's finally over. Then there's a spinoff of that, though, of course. It's got
Daryl Dixon.
No, I think there's one with Rick. And
I thought he died.
No, he didn't. He died. Maybe they thought they never really showed him dying. It's kind of.
How do you know? You read it?
Yeah, I read it online. But I lost complete interest in it. I've also lost complete interest in Yellowstone, but I'm going to watch it when it comes back on in November, even though Kevin Costner's not going to be on it. Are you going to watch?
Watch what?
Yellowstone when it returns in November without Kevin Costner.
Probably, just because I've waited this long.
It's been like 3 years or something.
What else have I got to do?
Might as well see it finish. I just don't think it's going to be the same. Like if anybody to leave the show, it couldn't have been Casey's little wife there, Monica. Nobody likes her.
Some people like her. Speaking of the person that likes her, his birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Right,
do you want to put him on the list?
Put him on the list. All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're now into the overdrive time, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Folks, New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester can help you get into the home of your dreams. Maybe you've been renting, you're looking to buy a home. Interest rates aren't coming down anytime soon. Go ahead and buy now. Now is the time. You could be waiting a decade for interest rates to come down. Go on and talk to them about that. They've got in-house underwriting, so they can pass that savings along to you. They got actual people you can sit down and talk with. They can get you in the perfect product for your situation. There's first-time homebuyer programs and things like that. They can help you with all of that. NewHavenMTG.com. Heather Phillips and her team be glad to help. You're listening to The Morning Show on Thunder.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM.
Annette said, I make a candle called Train Station for Yellowstone fans. What's it smell like?
She said what?
She said she makes a candle called Train Station for Yellowstone fans. I think they should bring back the train station. Like, I think everybody, every town needs a train station. I guess don't know how the story can. It's kind of like when Kevin Spacey
left House of
Cards or got left House of Cards or whatever. The ending was so unnatural. Like because he was just gone.
Yeah.
Like there was no. They just killed him off, but he wasn't even there.
Felt unresolved.
It wasn't planned, so they just kind of wrote it in. And then the ending was awful. It was awful. And it's a shame because he's been found not guilty in every single trial out there.
Oh, don't get Josh started on Kevin Spacey.
Look, dude may be a little bit creepy, but he was found not guilty in civil and criminal trials. And dude lost his job and he ruined a very good show over that.
Not only I saw
he's losing his money.
An interview with Pierce Morgan.
He's broke.
He was crying because the legal fees he's had to pay has pretty much about bankrupt him. He hasn't filed bankruptcy yet, but like he's saying, I'm having to do everything that
foreclosing on his house thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm sure he's got some other houses. I'm sure he's got hidden assets. He may just not be as rich as he would like to be, but he'll be all right. But I think he's gotten some roles again. But anyway, I feel like that's what's going to happen with Yellowstone. Like it's not going to be natural. Like if you planned on him leaving the show or if you had some episodes to work with, but all of a sudden he's just gone. Tulsa King, that's coming to CBS in July. That must be the first. Is it the first season going to come to CBS? Because it's a Paramount show.
We're waiting on the next season.
When's the next season of Tulsa King? Come on, because I do like Tulsa King.
Is there just one season so far?
Yeah, it ended with. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was great.
Sylvester Stallone is very attractive for his age.
He's not real.
Yes, he is.
He's not
yes,
real.
He is.
There's nothing about him that's
touch
real.
Him.
That's not him you're touching.
Yes, it is.
No, that's a whole lot of Botox and work.
So if you don't get me started, because I feel like if there was a really good-looking woman with the artificial parts, you would be just fine touching them.
I haven't had the opportunity to do that. That's different. Yeah, I just don't feel like Yellowstone is going to end well. Like I think this is going to be a forced. It's going to change the whole storyline of what they originally planned, and I'm out. I'm going to watch it, but it's just not going to be very good. Smells like leather and barnwood mixed. That might be pretty good.
I've got a spray from Wisteria Hill that smells like I say it smells like sweet leather. And I didn't know that leather could smell good, and now I'm obsessed.
I like the smell of leather.
No, I know, but as like a
fragrance.
Yes.
I like those original like real leather jackets that make the sound. Like I feel like they're not as popular. Do you see those around as much anymore, or I'm just not looking? Like I used
leather jackets.
Yeah, I just don't. Maybe I'm not looking. I don't know. I never owned a real leather jacket.
My mom had a real leather jacket, and it had
the tassels.
And it may have been cool in the 90s, but I thought it was cool. And I was wearing that thing to high school with all my tassels. I had to look like the biggest dork.
I've seen pictures of what I wore to high school. It was not good. have a lot of Bugle Boy pants. Pretty sure they had jeans too for 15. .com. Click on this sports story.
Studies show that 9 out of 10 Manchester residents listen to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The 10th guy, he doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of combined experience in the real estate market. Cash out refinance is a great way to take advantage of the equity in your property. You got a house that, it's worth $500,000 and you only owe $100,000 on it. There's a lot of money there to be used for home improvements. Talk to them about how to use that. NewHavenMTG.com. NMLS 1477317. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, Josh.
We've got a few minutes left this morning, and then tomorrow, and then we're off for a few weeks here on the morning show. It's to be best ofs on the radio, but no, we will not be live for a little while. It's going to rock.
It's going to rock my world.
Well, and here's the deal. If they don't finish my pool, I'm going to go out there and just pull some Quikrete around it. Pour some Quikrete around it. They don't come finish my concrete. And I'm going to run an extension cord out there for electricity, and that's what it's going to be. So I'm going to be swimming. My concrete might be a little lumpy and uneven. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's gonna
we're
like,
going to wait.
It's going to be like if Cousin Eddie had a pool.
No, it's going to be good.
All right. Are we playing this Grady Judd deal here?
Sure, play it.
Well,
Did you listen to it?
I listened to most of it. I don't think there's anything bad in here.
I don't think so either.
So re-explain to people what we've got here.
Polk County, Florida. The sheriff there, Grady Judd, he's a hoot. He's no nonsense, tell it like it is kind of fella. Anyway, I found him on TikTok, and he's kind of explaining the arrest of this turdhead woman.
Speaking of, when Ron DeSantis is done, Grady Judd for governor.
There you go.
Florida, I think, would be appropriate. Let's see if we can get this dialed up.
It's got to be true.
Here's the morning briefing.
This is Aaliyah Ross. She's 27.
He holds up her picture here.
She and her husband, Devin, get into an argument in their house. And Devin goes outside, allegedly to calm down. But while he's in the process of calming down, he throws a cinder block onto her vehicle.
In the process.
Well, that makes her mad. Did I mention to you that when Devin went outside, he took his 16-month-old son? Well, actually, their 16-month-old son outside. Well, when the cinder block went onto the car, it made Aaliyah even madder. So she got into the car, and she lunged forward in the car like she was going to run over him. Now, he's holding the 16-month-old baby.
Look at the house here.
She said, I guess he didn't get out of the way. So she lunged again and ran over Devin and her 16-month-old baby. Did you hear what I said? She ran over her boyfriend and their baby. Like bump, 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 run over them, okay?
Bump, bump, bump.
Then she runs the car into a neighbor's house, which is supposed to be some kind of relative. She leaves with the baby. She's injured. Devin is on his way to the hospital, calls her and says, you've got to take the baby to the hospital. She said, no, I'm going to leave him at the house. So she drives back to the house and puts the child in the house by himself. And then she takes off again. Devin goes back to the house, picks the baby up, and they both go to the hospital. Listen to me. The baby is in critical condition this morning in the hospital in Tampa. And after she runs over her baby, after she leaves with him, she brings him back to the house and leaves him alone and him in critical condition at 16 months old. And then she takes off again. So obviously, we're not impressed with her conduct. She's clearly violated all kinds of laws of the state of Florida. So we track her down in Orlando at her sister's. Our colleagues from the Orange County Sheriff's Office helped us by taking her into custody until we could get there and interview her. She's locked up.
I'm going to pause it. It's got the charges here. Aggravated child abuse, aggravated battery, simple battery, child neglect and abuse, hit and run with injury. The charges there.
On too many charges to talk about in the short video. You talking about crazy? Here's a crazy woman. Have a good day.
Can somebody teach Chad Parton to TikTok? Because we need these. We need these locally. Like I want some of these here. Somebody set up a TikTok account for Sheriff Parton.
I think if you want to follow that on TikTok, I think it's Polk Sheriff.
Yes, it's that's what it was. Polk Sheriff. Polk Sheriff. But I'm just picturing. So it shows, you can't really see it, but there's I guess security footage across the street.
Yeah.
Where it shows her taking that car and driving around a fence and driving to, like you could see she was accelerating quickly. So I'm sure that was very scary for that gentleman. Like, because he knows how crazy she is, and he probably knew she's going to try to hit me.
Well, he might not ought to threw that cinder block at her car.
And in the process of trying to calm down, he threw a cinder block through her windshield.
I'm going to tell you something. She went to her sister's house, but if one of my sisters came to my house after running down her husband and child,
right,
I'd be like, hey, y'all, she's right here.
She's right here.
I got her.
Yeah. Come get her.
Come get her.
We don't want her over, even when she doesn't run over her husband and child.
That lady was definitely nutso.
Y'all talking about crazy. It's crazy.
This crazy woman.
Well, hopefully she's in jail for a while. No bond, I think, for her.
Was attempted murder on that?
No, it was not.
That's a shame.
No, I guess
I think you hit somebody with a car,
if I take my
you
car
accelerate.
and you're trying to kill them.
And you
Bump,
drive
bump.
around a fence to get to them.
Bump, bump, bump. I like the sound effects. I'm going to see if there's any comments over here on the feed.
Josh is reading.
Had a neighbor once that beat in a metal front door on her sister-in-law. JC lives over in McMinnville, so this is not surprising. It's not surprising behavior over there. I'm just kidding. The McMinnville folks get very upset sometimes. Said used her fist.
Golly.
Beat in a metal door.
Donkey Kong.
Out in Country Club. Morrison area. What we've not revealed is her sister actually used to be a brother.
Oh.
No, he didn't say that. I added that in. Okay. Well, anything else here, Holly? We got a couple minutes. So I can take a break or whatever. I guess you planned well for this show.
This was unexpected.
It was. I didn't know what you originally had planned at the 8 o'clock hour.
I was just going to read some more of them tweets.
Let's do it when we come back.
All right.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Let's take a look at your temperature outside this morning. 73 degrees, overcast skies right now. High of 86 today with a 50% chance of showers. Mid-60s overnight tonight. We keep a 10% chance of showers in there overnight into tomorrow morning. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Holly got a nice spray up there, she said. They got sprays? Not just clothes, they got little sprays?
They have everything. Gift, jewelry, little nifty gifties. You know, you got somebody that's got a birthday coming up.
Y'all try them out. 205 South of Woodland Street near downtown Manchester. Find them on Facebook, Wisteria Hill Boutique, and give them a follow.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in homeownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience to help you navigate the mortgage.
We didn't get any rain. Like it sprinkled at our house last night. We didn't get the rain like I thought we were going to get. I looked at the radar and there was stuff everywhere. Nothing. How about 5 or 6 minutes and we'll come back, Holly?
All right, Josh. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm a little hungry.
I was craving some grapes last night.
I forgot to bring the grapes home. I felt bad about it.
I said, hey, Josh, stopping at Spring Street to grab a couple things.
Is
there anything you want? I'm like, I might like to snack on some grapes. I was looking for something kind of fresh and fruity and.
Yeah. So I'll get you some grapes.
Could you grab me some grapes, please?
Forgot.
I come in. I'm like, where's the grape? Or he come in.
I was there. I was going there to get
He's
milk.
Like, I forgot the grapes.
Milk, bread, and grapes. I walked into Spring Street, went and got the milk, went to the checkout aisle. Completely forgot. Oh, shoot, bread. Because I saw it. Because it's right there by the chicken, so I went and grabbed bread. Completely forgot the grapes. I forgot the bread. I went down the wrong aisle twice for the milk. I know where it's at. I went to the left of the store. It's on the back right. I don't know what was wrong with me when I went in there. It's doing all these jobs this week. It's got to me.
So instead of eating some fruit last night, I ate a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Same thing. We do need some rain, Dad.
My hair don't smell as good as normal.
That's quite the statement there, Holly. Pool stress. That is what it is. Pool stress, work stress. All the stresses. I ain't got a chance to work out but like one day this week.
Oh, gosh.
I felt so much better after I worked out, too. I've been busy. It's usually a non-negotiable. Like, I'll make sure I get it in, but Holly needed me to go to the dump yesterday, so I went home to do that.
This guy, our garage was a disaster.
Oh, yeah, embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing
for
bad.
people to look into our
I was
garage.
like, keep the garage door shut. It looks awful.
So, I cleaned the entire garage yesterday. I swept that bad boy. I organized his tools. I got stuff out of there, junk we don't need anymore, and I had it in a nice, neat pile.
I took it off.
And I say, hey, can you take a load of stuff to the dump? He said, sure, period.
And I did. So
I don't need that attitude from you. I had just spent hours, and you didn't want to take 10 minutes to haul something off.
It took longer than 10 minutes. It took about 30. Let's do that again.
Not 30 minutes. Oh, my God.
This is big stuff too. Like stuff I got to put in that big bin. The big, like it's heavy.
A lot of heavy stuff that I lifted and carried, put in a pile for you. All you had to do was take it out of the truck and chunk it.
Back on the Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven. We got just a few minutes left this morning. Holly's got marriage tweets, I think, to wrap us up. Is that what you're doing over there?
Yep.
You can tell when she's feeling some kind of way about me. She comes in with marriage tweets.
Marriage tweets. Let me tell you something about you that you don't know. My husband cleaned the kitchen for the first time in years. He is in the living room dressed in a suit, waiting for the award ceremony to commence.
Yes. I don't do that. I clean.
No, Josh, but you do like to tell me when you've done it. Like, I'll come home every day and do dishes every day and do laundry every day.
And I tell you, it looks good in the house.
I don't need that. I don't need all that. But I also don't be like, hey, I put the dishes in the dishwasher today, or I folded 2 loads of laundry. I don't have to tell you, but if you do it, whop, whop, he comes in and he's like, folded a load of towels. And I'm like, well, number one, that's the easiest of all the laundry. I always wait till I see the towels come through it. I'm like, I'm going to do some laundry. Of course you fold the towel. That's the easiest.
Still saved you some time.
You tell me that you folded a couple loads of whites, then I'll be impressed.
Trey said that's your job. Congratulations on doing your job.
My dad rates the complexity of a shopping list by how many phone calls he thinks it'll take to get all the groceries. Parents are hosting a dinner party tonight. He looks at the list my mom gave him and says, this is a 5-caller for sure.
Which means he's got to call in the store to find out where the things are.
And Josh has done this to me like I am an employee of the grocery store. What he'll be like, where's the noodles? Where's spaghetti noodles? I can't find them.
But you know. You always know the answer.
Buddy,
sometimes the signs don't.
The aisles are labeled. Yeah. They give you a little hint about what you can find when you look down there.
Whatever. I'm just not going to ask anybody that works there.
This one says 100 miles from exit. Wife says, you need to get in the right lane.
That is true. Except Holly would be like, get in the left lane. Because she gets it backwards all the time.
This next tweet says, this is the wife. She's quietly adjusting the thermostat. Husband from hotel room 2,800 miles away. What you doing?
Yes. That's me. What are you doing over there? Turning that down?
We were talking a little bit during a break earlier about when Josh vacuums. He always has to get the canister afterwards to come show me how much dirt is in it. Or when he Swiffers, he'll hold up the Swiffer like it's a bass that he's caught, and he's bragging on the size of it. He's like, look how much dirt that Swiffer got. I'll next time you do it, I'm gonna get a picture with you holding it up like a fish and be your profile picture.
No, we're not doing that. Kate says apparently Josh doesn't even know where the grapes are. Keep expectations low.
Kate.
That's right.
I love you.
Got to keep them low. Are you out of tweets? That's fine. We got time for one more.
Okay. Let me find a good one. I read that one last week.
Trey said that's because they should already be in the fridge, cleaned and dried.
I tested the strength of my husband by having him rearrange the living room furniture. I tested the strength of our marriage by having him move the furniture back to where it was originally.
Holly here, who sure can't lift or needs help moving things, when I'm gone, sure can rearrange a house. Like, how did you move this furniture? She's like, well, I scooted it across the floor. I'm like, across the floor? You just scooted it across the floor. She'll have the whole house rearranged. The girl one did that. I went to her room. She moved the bed, her desks. I'm like,
I like to rearrange sometimes. You just need to change it up a little bit every now and then.
All right,
I'm not going, because if I ask Josh to help me move a big old china cabinet or something, he does not want to do anything.
No.
He wants to leave everything exactly how it is.
Well, what's the point of moving it around? I just want to sit down and relax. If I ever get a chance to be at home, I want to sit there and just chill. I don't want to do more work.
So I don't even ask him. I just do it. And I'm strong.
We're about out of time for today, Holly.
Okay.
Good show.
Appreciate you.
A quick reminder for folks. Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop is open today. They're open right now. Grab and go breakfast. You can get yourself a quiche if you like up at the Mercantile. Today's lunch menu sounds really good. They got fried chicken or roast beef. And on the sides, mashed potatoes, creamed corn, green beans, mixed greens, baked beans. They got strawberry lime congealed salad, blueberry congealed salad, potato salad, cornbread salad, broccoli salad, or coleslaw. And you can grab that and enjoy some delicious lunch from 11 until 2 at the Mercantile Breakfast right now. They're at 210 North Irwin Street, right across the street from the Manchester Police Department. Thanks for listening today. Catch replays of today's show on Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Join our tens of subscribers there. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can rewatch the show there on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Big thanks to Dr. Carmine for providing that. New Haven Mortgage, Dr. Van Winkle for making the show happen each and every day here on Thunder Radio. We got Swap and Chop coming up at 8:30. Got some music at 9. Rick and Bubba at 10. Dan Bongino at 12. And then we got Braves baseball at 3. So no connecting Coffee County this afternoon. The Ramsey Show tonight at 6. Morning should be back tomorrow, 6:30 till 8:30. We'll try to do better then. Y'all have a great rest of your day.
People come along.